John and many people that were before John, they can't figure out how to get coffee.
It's amazing.
One guy, like we like you said, we like Starbucks. Phillips is a pretty fancy coffee shop in our area. Brooklyn Diner downstairs, nice coffee.
Yeah.
You send them to like a Phillips or something, which I don't think is that hard to find. They will come back with coffee cups with Greek writing on it and claim that they went to Phillips.
From the Greek diner or something.
It's diner coffee because it has the Greek writing right on the side.
It has become...
And then they go, no, man, I was at Phillips. And we're like, you're lying. They have the fancy Phillips cups.
It has become this retarded ritual now to get coffee. Now this is what happened today. And this is the price that your pal Anthony pays for Opie being such a prick.
No.
It came down to me getting screwed because Opie was a prick today. Opie likes his coffee. Likes it the right way.
I'm on a cafe latte.
Right, cafe latte. Half milk, half skim milk. That's what it's got to be.
How hard is that?
Which is
cafe
fine.
latte, half whole milk, half.
This isn't the prick part. The prick part, coffee place, and I understand this if it's something you don't want because it's just something you want. When you want something and you don't get it, it kind of gets you annoyed a little bit. But
how many times have they screwed up our coffee order though?
1,000. All I'm saying is, I am easygoing guy, and I get F because of it. Well, you know something? If coffee comes and it's wrong, I'm just like, I'll put more sugar in it. I don't care. I never get upset with the people because it's like, who cares? It's just goddamn
One day last week, it cost me close to $20 to get a cafe latte.
Yeah. And Mary walking, I believe, 36 miles of roads.
Because she couldn't figure out where Phillips was.
I know.
And I told her right behind Carnegie Hall. It's right there. It's a block away.
Indiana Jones has to go to the map room with the pole and the crystal on it. And when the sun shines, it shows you where Phillips is. I know it doesn't exist.
It exists.
No, it doesn't. Stop it.
So, can I defend myself? Because today I was in a bad mood because of Mr. Fuji screwing up my sushi order.
Fuji screwed up his order. Gave him fatty tuna. It tastes like margarine on rice.
I hate that's my line.
I
bastard.
know.
I don't
I
have
was
many
quoting
lines.
you.
Okay, well,
I
make
was
sure.
quoting you.
Don't rip me off. Hoo hoo. No, well, the fatty tuna, these stupid sushi places think it's a delicacy.
They're doing you a favor by giving it to you.
It's a piece of margarine on rice. It has the same texture when you put it in your mouth. It's disgusting. So I had to call Mr. Fuji and give him some of my business, man. I was
so
pissed
sorry.
off.
So sorry. I will thrust a dagger into my heart.
I asked for tuna sushi. They gave me the fatty toro, whatever they call it, crap.
Waitress who took order will go to Yankee Cranky shop. She worked her way up from Yankee Cranky to nail shop to sushi restaurant. Now she screw up a Mr. Gray's order, go right back to Yankee Cranky.
That's my bit!
I know. I'm quoting your bit. It's an homage.
All right. My God. It's one of my only bits.
We'll try it on the air.
Thanks, Jay.
Instead of just in the restaurant. Jesus.
Thanks, Jay Moore.
Maybe you and your rice.
So then I beat up our Xbox and the Xbox games. I was so pissed.
He rips the drawer out of his desk
anything.
and starts throwing his drawer.
I was mad. I didn't want the fatty tuna today, and I'm like, all right,
Send it back!
We didn't have time.
It was too late in the
we were too busy show prepping, remember?
Yeah. Here's where I get screwed today.
So then all right, go ahead.
Here's where I get screwed. Opie brings up that he's going to get a mocha. What were you getting? A latte. Cafe latte at Starbucks. So I'm like, you know something? John's going to Starbucks. I'm not going to have him go to Brooklyn Diner also, although he had to because it was over a certain temperature, and Ben needed his iced coffee.
That's true, too. Can we make sure that the listeners realize that John is dumber than a box of rocks, right?
Oh, God.
For this bit? Because that's the truth.
It's not that. His whole mind is so full of video games and video game knowledge, everything else is fallen out.
Like, you're graduating college and you're having an argument with Mary how to spell Los Angeles?
Yes.
Holy
I spelled it right.
It turned out you spelled it right.
Yes.
Congrats.
Okay.
This is how we show forever.
So,
go ahead, Anthony.
So here's what happened. I give John $5 because I know he's going to Starbucks. I know, like, it's very hard for everyone to pony up the cash for some reason. So I give John the $5 knowing that I'm going to get my coffee and I don't care who else I don't want change. It doesn't matter. Opie gives him this gauntlet. He lays down a gauntlet for John. You go down there. I am timing. Yeah, he goes, just like Grand Theft Auto 3. This is a timed mission.
I'm telling you.
Now he's just, because now.
I'm living a video game right now.
Put it this way, too. Opie is completely effing with him. He's tooling with him. It's fun. So John gets so serious about this, and Opie tells him, look, if the order is bad, I hope you know I'm going to throw it at you. Just to see the look on John's face, because it's kind of funny to watch. But
then when he left, I made sure you guys realized that now I committed myself, and if he comes back with the wrong order, I have to do it, because I'm all talk, no action lately.
You wanted a large cafe latte. I asked John for a large caramel macchiato.
And I'm like, what are you insane? He's getting a restaurant with an order like that.
I know.
He doesn't know what a macchiato is. Macchiata.
He wrote it down phonetically so he can just say it to the guy.
I thought he was going to come back with some shrimp dish with brown sauce. The hell's a macchiata?
You know what happened? I had not put the fear in him that Opie did. I had not frightened him enough that he got mine right.
Well,
here's what happened.
One thing you're forgetting?
Yeah.
I didn't give any money.
No.
Because I thought you were, and you know, before, I mean, the old gag, I know, ha ha ha, but in this case, though, hold on.
$3 and ask for change.
Shut up, you douche. At least we all could hate you. Anthony.
Yeah.
We take turns buying coffee. So I assumed that you were just buying my coffee today. I had no clue. Short arm. He never asked me for money today.
But see, the thing is, Ben put in 3, Anthony put in 5. I found this out after the fact. I think Ben handed me just $8, so I figured just everybody put in. You know what I mean?
No, it's you know, I don't know what he's talking about.
Can I go to Lee real fast? Because he brings up a good point, but I have an answer to this. Lee.
Yo, what's up?
Go ahead, real fast.
Listen, instead of your half skim milk, half whole milk, how about 1 or 2%?
Exactly.
Oh, there you go.
But I do it the other way just to F with him. And trust me, he couldn't even figure it out, and then he's getting paper. I'm like, and he's like, okay, what was that again? I'm like, you're like the guy from Memento. You don't remember anything.
So here's where me not putting the fear into John effed me. I put in $5. I wanted the large caramel macchiato.
And at this point, our show prep had to stop because now he's on a time mission, and he only had 15 minutes, so we're all just sitting there watching the clock. We're grown men at this point, but we're freaking retarded still.
John gets back just about on time.
We gave it to him. He was a little over, but
he's very happy.
Rick effed with him on the way out to mess him up for that 30 seconds, so I gave him the 30.
He's very happy about his going to get the coffee. He feels he did a great thing. Dude. He hands Opie his large...
What? He plunks it down on the big desk.
Yeah.
And then everyone, at this point, Rachel, everyone else is in the office, about 10 eyes, now are staring at me like I'm the kid from the Twilight Zone movie, Anthony.
Is it okay, Anthony?
Right.
I'll send you to the cornfield.
So everyone...
Sure, that's your coffee, Anthony. It's wonderful coffee, isn't it? Sure it is.
So you could hear a pin drop in our office at this point as I'm inspecting the order.
Now remember,
and then there was a big because my order was right.
Opie cracks open the top of the coffee container, sees it is indeed a large cafe latte as per instructions. Now John turns to me. I was tipped off right when he walked in. I saw the coffee holder and what amounted to a paper shot glass in the coffee holder, and I go, all right. Is that mine? He goes, yeah, and get this. Guess what he says? He goes, I had to get you the small because I didn't have enough money for everything. I put in $5
You put in the most money.
Now, the thing is, if Opie hadn't given money that day, you would think, all right, Anthony gave me $5. I'll make sure he has the large. Opie, sorry, you got to get the small because you were the one that didn't put the money in that day. But no, he never imagined not getting Opie the exact order because Opie would have thrown it at him. And me, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm the good guy. Well, I'm going to start being a little more of a prick.
I started laughing.
I'm going to start busting some heads.
It needs to be, a couple things need to be said now, Anthony.
Yeah.
This was right before showtime, so then everyone marches down the hall to the show. Wow, you're I'm losing my effing mind guy. Was that filled?
Yeah. I just threw my full coffee at John.
You're never going to get a small cup of coffee ever again, see? See, you've learned from the master. I am proud of you today, my friend.
Well, I had to, Opie.
So, a couple things happened. The whole show marched down to the studio to set up for showtime.
Yeah.
I stayed back with John, and the cup of coffee you just threw. I had John get you another mochaccino, whatever it's called.
Yes. Mochaccino.
Mochiata.
Whatever the hell they call it.
And we're walking down the hall, and John goes, you put me in a bad position. I had to make a decision.
I know. He had to make like a command decision at that very moment.
To decide who gets the large cup and who gets the small cup.
Because it was directly, he did an assessment of who's going to cause him more damage.
Right.
And he realized, all right, I got to get Opie his order, even though it was Anthony's money.
Right.
Holy Christ. Caramel macchiato, cafe latte. Do your vaginas itch when you drink your coffee? That's from Joey in D.C. He's so right, man.
You're right, man. Aaron, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Bob?
Hey.
Let me ask you a question. So how much money have you wasted on bad coffee so far?
We go through a lot of money on coffee alone. It's really silly at this point.
So why don't you guys just get a coffee maker? And
let me tell you something.
Oh, my God.
We have the greatest coffee machine ever invented right outside the studio.
This is, you press a button and coffee comes out of here, espresso comes out,
Mocha
espresso comes out, hot chocolate. It's Pete Johnson's dream machine.
So what's
It's the Pete Johnson dream machine. I am constantly making sure that machine is mechanically sound to deliver coffee.
Yeah, this coffee machine is so complicated. The head engineer of this radio station spends more time making sure all the parts and everything is in order there.
I'm the only one authorized to service it.
On the studio. That thing is open every day, and he's replacing parts.
He's always in there. I swear to God, he's got like a creeper like they use at the garage and rolls himself under, and he's got socket wrenches. I don't know what he's doing, but he makes sure that thing works.
Just shows.
Why don't you guys get a little personal one to your office and have John make coffee in the office for you?
Just shows you how retarded we are. I'm telling you, everyone that has come and checked out the show live has had coffee from that machine. It's an amazing machine, but we'd rather send John on the street
because it's fun.
Because it's so entertaining. Because you just don't know what he's going to bring back.
Yeah, we have no clue what he's coming back with on any given day. And this is not just coffee, John. It's not just coffee. Come on, we love you. It's fun. It's so much fun. Go try yourself off. I was like Opie. I was throwing things.
We'll be back with the Opie and Anthony show. Stay there.